everyone, my name is Riley.
And I'm Grant.
And we want to welcome you to our all-video MecKidz Bible story.
Woohoo!
Today we bring our series Light It Up to an end. So during this series, we've shed some light on the most incredible story ever told.
Star Wars.
No.
Frozen?
No.
Well, what story then?
The story of Jesus' birth.
Oh, yes, that's the best story ever.
And today, you guys are in for a very special treat. Grant and I are going to tell you the end of the incredible story of Jesus' birth.
But we need your help. We have 4 presents up here.
What's in this one?
This one's really heavy. And each of these presents has something inside that will help us tell the story. Are you ready for the first one?
Here's our first box and our clues. Let's get started. I'm invisible during the day.
Invisigirl.
My friends say I'm gassy. Actually, I'm one big ball of gas.
Baked potatoes.
No.
Wait,
Last
hey.
clue. Clue number 3. Twinkle, twinkle.
Twinkle, twinkle, little
Hey,
star.
shh. Let's just find out what it is. Let's light it up. It's a star.
It's a star! Wait, why is it a star?
The Bible says that there were wise men from the east who saw a special star in the sky.
Oh, like, we 3 kings of Orient.
The Bible actually doesn't say whether there were 3 or 300. They just say that some magi or wise men came from a distant land. When they saw the star miraculously appear in the sky, they knew that it had to lead to baby Jesus. So they gathered some gifts and followed the star.
It's time to look into the second present.
Yes.
All right, here are the clues for present number 2. You can find me in both checkers and chess.
Pieces? Like the
Okay,
pieces?
clue number 2. I sit in the biggest chair.
Santa.
No, that's incorrect as well. I'm a ruler, but I don't measure things.
Jesus.
Let's just see what it is. It's a king!
I sit in my big chair.
Yeah, and I rule things, but I don't measure them.
I'm not a ruler, but I rule.
At the same time, there was a king named Herod. He was an evil king who loved his power more than anything. When King Herod heard that the wise men were passing through Jerusalem looking for a baby who was born to be king of the Jews, King Herod got super jealous. He mistakenly thought that Jesus had come to take over his job as king, but he was wrong. Jesus' kingdom wasn't of this world.
Wasn't of this world.
Wasn't of this world. He came to be king over people's hearts, not king over the land. King Herod didn't understand this though, so he came up with an evil plan.
Let's figure out what it was by opening our next present. Clue number 1. You'll find me on your face.
My nose!
Clue number 2. I often show up in pictures.
My grandma.
No, you can't say cheese without me.
A tongue.
Let's just find out what it is, because this isn't going so well.
Okay.
Can we get the lights, please? Let's light it up. He's smiling.
Aw, cheese!
It's a smile. This feels really fake.
It's funny that you should say that. King Herod secretly called for the wise men and put on his best fake smile. He pretended that he too was excited to find this king of the Jews. He said,
Go and find this child, and when you do, let me know, because I really want to worship him too.
but King Herod was lying.
Huh.
He didn't want to worship Jesus. He wanted to have Jesus killed.
What? Okay, well, let's open the last present to see what happens next.
All right, we have present number 4 and our clues. You can find me in a pan, but you cannot cook me. I'll make you rich.
Money.
I'm the top prize at the Olympics.
Winning.
Can we get the lights, please?
Light it up.
Ooh, it's treasure.
That's a lot of gold.
So shiny. Ah. When the wise men were finished listening to King Herod, they continued to follow the star all the way to where Jesus was staying. When they went inside the house, they saw Jesus with his mom, Mary, and they immediately bowed down and worshiped him. Then they gave gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
Frankenmyrrh?
Frankincense and myrrh.
Okay, what are those?
Let me show you. This is frankincense and this is myrrh. Both are types of resin, which is hardened tree sap.
Okay, those are really weird gifts to give a baby.
Not really. These were gifts that people used to honor a king. It was the wise men's way of saying that they knew Jesus wasn't just an ordinary baby.
Okay, that makes more sense. Let's get back to the story though. When the wise men were finished giving Jesus the expensive gifts, they made the long trip back home. But God warned them not to tell King Herod where the baby was. So they took a different route home, and the evil king never found Jesus. The end.
That story was awesome. But did you know that Bible stories aren't just stories? They are God's words to you and me, which means we can't just hear the story. We have to apply it to our life.
To help you apply the story to your life, we're going to put some questions on the screen. Grab your parents or some friends and talk about the questions together. Have fun!